there's one interesting take from an ESPN radio host, Evan Cohen, on the Chiefs, who said, I want to get your thoughts on this. He said, I totally get the sentiment that the Chiefs wanted a down year for them, but I would argue they are built exactly the right way. Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame tight end, elite defense, no money spent on wide receivers and running backs. Perfectly done, in my opinion.
Are wide receivers the new running backs? Is that what I'm getting here?
Yes, but I also don't know how accurate that take is, because they did spend a second on Sky Moore. He just
I mean, they spent a pick on Kadarius Toney too. I mean, they're paying MVS $10 million a year. Rashee Rice was a second round pick.
Yeah, so they're definitely trying to invest there. So I don't really know how accurate that part is. They just sucked at getting this right, except for Rashee Rice. Like, he's clearly going to be a star. He's got the goods. I don't know how else to put it. Just watch him play. He's obviously a very talented player. You missed on Sky Moore. MVS, maybe for the contract value, is it okay what he's contributed? No, I don't think so, honestly.
He's definitely cap casualty this offseason.
For
and
sure.
His pay is not going to increase at all. So,
and then, I guess you thought Kadarius Toney was a little bit better than he actually is. I think they've definitely tried to get him some weapons, but it hasn't worked out for them. To me,
I mean, they're spending a decent amount on that offensive line too.
Yeah, they spend money on the offensive line. So I don't know. The roster building strategy is interesting. I think you can
Mahomes fixes a lot.
Yeah, he fixes everything. You can literally fail to put together a wide receiver room, because it's not like they neglected it. They haven't neglected it. They have just missed on a lot of moves that they've tried to make there, and it feels like they've neglected it through this. Because I'm personally, if I have Patrick Mahomes, I spend a first round pick on a wide receiver one time just for hey, let's just go supernova for a few years. But it's not a necessity.
I mean, they worked out like Zay Flowers, right? Like they had Patrick Mahomes working out like a private workout with Zay Flowers and stuff. I think they would do it for the right guy, but I think it makes sense for Mahomes too, where it's like, if this guy can't fly, I don't know if we want to spend a first round pick on him, right? Because we can find someone that, if Mahomes is going to hold on to the ball for 5 seconds, we can find someone who can get open in 5 seconds, right? So you want to pay for a premium skill.
Yeah, and Mahomes it's just different. It's just different. They won the Super Bowl with Justin Watson and Mecole Hardman making plays for them in that game.
You know who's got to feel sick? John Dorsey.
Oh yeah,
he turned in the pick for Mahomes.
Yeah, I know,
and now he gets to see another GM get to take swings and misses on people around Mahomes. He's like, oh God, I could have won everything. John Dorsey probably would have been a Hall of Famer, right? If he's there for the entirety of Mahomes. I mean, you're talking about, we put the over-under at 5.5 rings.
And that was a
ballsy move at the time. You win 5. Come on, man, you're getting in.
That was a ballsy move at the time. Mahomes is not seen as this can't miss guy. I mean, he went 10th, so it was a dice roll, and obviously it worked out in a big way. And then he goes to Cleveland and just